Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Spain cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Played into space out wide. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a shade optimistic. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Spain didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. And he welcomes it in. And he's looking at the referee. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Vinicius Junior. Spain suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Vinicius Junior. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good spot, he's seen the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now, this could be a chance. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Can he put it away? Yes, it's in! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Spain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Over to the left. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Camavinga. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Modric.
Modric really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shapes to shoot! Whistle's gone, that's foul. Roberto Carlos. Camavinga. Bellingham, looking for the run. There's the shot! And he's done it!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
De Ligt. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Spain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Spain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. So both teams... Vinicius Junior! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's been taken short. Spain can counter promptly here. And he cuts out the supply. Gets his pass away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Oh, they could be caught out here. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Passes short and sharp. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has been cleared.
Spain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Might be danger here. Modric. Fiddles it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, well played. Corner number 3 coming up. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most accurate pass. That's headed upfield. Madrid can start a counter here. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Christian hits one!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Good read, needed to be. Beckham. There's the hit! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Played out to the left flank. Oh, it's just a little long. Into the last quarter of an hour. Madrid finding their passes. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Camavinga. Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Real chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So now the difference is 3. Ericsson. Now it's Beckham. Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That is a great pick out.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the runner. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Spain are going up, and now they... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham. Well, that's an excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Decent progress down the left. Looking for options for movement. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Ødegaard. Oh, not quite. Roberto Carlos. Spain finding their passes. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Hernandez, forwards and with intent, and it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar, now that looks a decent ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Mbappe, shot a goal! Goal! Spain! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Spain take the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Shapes for an overhead. Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
No, that's been intercepted. Fiddles it through. Always onto this. He's found some space. Camavinga! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the follow-up. They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Pretty robust defending.
Rodri. Oh, that's well spotted. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi gets into some space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hernandez cuts it out. Could move up a gear here. De Ligt. And it's Van Dijk. It's Kimmich. Mbappe. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gets his pass away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Defending was strong and firm. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Interesting ball. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Ødegaard. Oh, that was vital. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Spain just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Spain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone backward here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite.
Can he put it away? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Spain trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Mbappe! And he's gone backward here. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. Threads one in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Serginho. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Corinthians take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that's really winded the...
Decent hit! Well, they've got it again. Corinthians are looking to break at pace. Mbappe, he's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a cracking ball, and that is expertly dealt with. And that is a little undercooked. He's shifting through the... He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Messi. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Looking for the runner. Oh, that Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Corinthians can counter promptly here. It's run loose here. Oh, super ball. And he's cut it out. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gently done. Oh, important interception. Spain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Roberto Carlos. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. Messi. Now Romero. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Rudiger. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Vieira. He's looking for the runner here. Vinicius Junior. Ah, that's a fine interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Spain were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 4.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And Messi! Ødegaard. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Have their second corner now. Vieira! That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho. That's a throw. Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Moved on forwards. Swings up to meet it! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Serginho. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corinthians. Camisa 26. Camisa 6. Camisa 14. Camisa 7.
Good read, needed to be. Real chance!
Camisa 23.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Camisa 16.
It's their
Camisa
second corner of the game.
Substituição.
That's going to go a long way. Spain can start a counter here. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Vieira. En-Nesyri. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hernandez. It's Kimmich. Rodri. And it's Makalele. And that has been slung wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Vieira. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. De Bruyne is looking wide. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Romero stood up well to him there. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's heaved it away. Spain needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred him.
It's Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And they can counter here. It's a good foot in there. Aim forwards. And here's Neymar. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, perfectly measured that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that has put paid to that. He's in plenty of space here. In with the challenge.
Minutos de acréscimo.
There's the crossfield ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted. And the number on the board is 3. And he cuts out the supply. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, what can they make of this? Looking for the run. Oh, and he's through the middle. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given...
En-Nesyri! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance! Goal! Spain! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. En-Nesyri. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. João Cancelo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Neymar. Bellingham. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, great! Has a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira attempts a clearance. Spain can counter promptly here. Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chooses to go cross-field. Alaba. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Played out to the right. Nice control. Neymar. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. He's gone direct here. Bellingham. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Who played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! A goal at a really telling moment.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Great hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking... Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a quick one. Interesting ball. Messi, and he's managed to get free. And Messi! And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Spain are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Bellingham. Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Now it's Neymar. Nice ball. Bellingham! He's scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half.
There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Joelinton. And here's Neymar. Passes short and sharp. Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Neymar.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Bellingham. Vieira. And it's Messi. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, that was vital. Backward it goes. Look at the space. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's
6,
their second corner of the game.
Number 3, João Cancelo. Number 23, Mbappe. Number
That has been
20,
knocked clear.
Neymar.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's good running with the ball.
Luis Diaz. Number 9,
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's intervened well there. And that has been clubbed away. Joelinton.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Forlan. Might be danger here. It's Forlan! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Szoboszlai. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Shot could be on, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. Manchester United are back on level terms.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's a great ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that interception was most necessary. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Spread it left. He's got away. Oh, well played. Tries to get it clear. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Forwards and with intent. Hakimi. No way through. And that's that. What a game. A contest of